So why are we in relationships, right? Like 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 let's just be honest. Why are we taking our lives, commitments, passion, time, and love, giving it to people? Can somebody give me the purpose of that situation over there, right? Because to be quite honest, I was not gonna dive into this kind of like into this kind of pool. I was never prepared to like do something like this on my channel. But then this AKA and Nelly situation, right? The moment I knew it happened, it sparked the debate amongst the people I know. So right. But then my first intake on the issue was never that maybe AKA killed her or maybe framed it. No. My basic issue was that why are we in relationships? It seems like these days we're in a relationship to take selfies, to show people that we can be happy, to prove people wrong. Basically, we're using it as a social life attention rather than a personal decision that is actually going to benefit you and build you some way, somehow. I don't know, right? Because my basic issue is that, if truly AKA, the guy, the boyfriend of me, right? What was his purpose in the relationship? This is my first take. If Nelly was going through an issue, right, and then Nelly thought that the only way to solve the situation was for her to kill herself. You get it? My issue wasn't about, in fact, AKA did something. It wasn't even about that. I was saying, don't you think you find it weird that a person would kill himself or herself while he or she has a partner that is supposed to support you? Because at the end of the day, my basic intake on the relationship is that when you choose somebody that can support you, right? Whether it's, I don't care, however you want to be supported. But then the greatest part, besides financial, is mentally, spiritually. Those two things. Two things benefit you a lot. No matter how much money you can have, you can't buy peace inside your heart, right? So I was like, I find it weird that AK's girlfriend, not knowing that something must be happening. Keep in mind, this is before where the videos of AKA being released, whether he might be beating his girlfriend or he might not. Before the videos were released, my intake was that, don't we find it weird that AKA's girlfriend needed to kill herself in order to solve a situation while AKA is around? While AKA is supposed to be the supportive person in the relationship, AKA is supposed to be the person that she trusts the most, who was supposed to get married. AKA was supposed to be that guy, was supposed to be there for her. Keep in mind, I wasn't saying that whatever Nelly was going through, AKA could solve it by talking to her, but then he definitely had the money to give it to her in order for the situation to be solved. You know what I mean? If she was truly going through some terrible things, AKA would have had the money to pay for a psychologist. And then right now, people disagreed with me. They were like, you can't tell your partner everything. Some things you have to keep to yourself, right? And then I'm like, then what's the use of the partner? For real, why are you guys getting married? Why are you guys getting in relationships? If truly the person you are saying is your life partner, the person you're going to spend the rest of your life with, person you're going to sleep next to for the rest of your life, person you're going to choose to have kids with, is not the person you trust with your basic health and mental state, why is he there? Is he truly there for the kids? Because at the end of the day, this person will affect those things. So if that person is not affecting them positively, then definitely it's going to affect them negatively. And then if he's not affecting them either way, why is he there? Is he a tool for you just to use around? I feel like right now people are in relationships for selfies. This is my take. I feel like people are in relationships just to show people that they're in relationships. People are in relationships because it's a trend to be in a relationship, right? But because, like, if truly I am putting a ring on your finger, or prepared to put a ring on your finger, and I don't trust you, there's a thing I always say is that I always say that if you're a guy and then you're broke and you need to submit your CV, and then your girlfriend is not one of the people that you can call and ask her for the money for the taxi ride, then you're probably in the wrong relationship. Because that person is definitely not even trying to support you to be successful, right? Because that's my notion of a relationship, like supporting each other mentally, spiritually, physically, even financially, both parties. If one can be more successful than the other, I don't see why the relationship needs to end, right? I don't see why it's an issue for women to earn more money as long as you guys support each other and respect each other and love each other. Hey, But then I feel like most of you guys are legit are in relationship to take selfies. And then now it actually comes out that there might have been domestic abuse, right? I don't have an opinion on that one. But then it proves my point that a relationship is weird or it's toxic or it's terrible if your partner is not the person you're trusting with your health, with your mental health, physical health, spiritual health, or financial, whatever health it is. It proves my point that something was off. Because at the end of the day, I cannot legit, right now, I cannot say whether, apparently case is saying that she beat her, and then the notion is that he was beating him. Like, well, dude, we're gonna have to see how this thing unfolds. But then if you will ask my basic opinion, I don't think, well, I don't know, to be quite honest. At the end of the day, that picture AKA posted might have been Nelly trying to defend herself against AKA. At the end of the day, maybe AKA planted the picture. What I'm trying to say is that with that situation, we're just gonna have to let the investigation come through. If then there's gonna be charges, let people investigate, let people get convicted if AKA was the true villain. Uh, if not, then we're just gonna speculate, and you're just gonna have to choose sides. And I don't choose sides; I choose facts. As long as there's no fact, there's no true conclusive information, I have no opinion on that one. But then my thing, to just get in a relationship with somebody that you know that you can trust with everything, legit, like that you know that he or she can support you. Like even for men, you need that person that you can trust. You need that person that you can cry with. If like you need a shoulder to cry on, right? That should definitely be your wife. So yeah, just comment, like, subscribe, share. If you disagree with my notion on the issue.